Guardian Dragon PH1187. You stand before the Dragon Council accused of high treason. How do you plead? Alright, I will now give the account of what took place on the night the accused committed treason. Allegedly committed treason. Now, it says here that you were left alone to guard the Vault of Secrets. Is that correct? And your fellow guards were where? Taking a walk. Why would they take a walk to leave their posts? Were you aware that they were unconscious in the next room? No. Defense, has there been any evidence to prove that the guards were knocked out? Alright, and you were alone in the room? Alright. Did you open the vault at any time? Why did you open the vault? To make sure everything was still there. Why would you assume that something had been taken from the vault? An instinct. Opposition, you have testimony that the defendant has a special gift. You may present your evidence to the council. And let's see what we have here. Let the council be aware that the defendant has been proven to have some unique abilities to foresee events in the future and to know detailed information about events they were not aware of before that happened in the past. So, was your idea that something had been taken from the future or from the past? You don't know. Why would you open the vault if you didn't know if it was from the future or the past, if you assumed something would be taken? It's your job to guard it. That is correct. But it is also your job to make rational decision making. Alright. Moving on. At around the time the moon is highest, a very classified document vanished from the vault. Did you take it? No. Who did? A ghost took it. A shadow. I'm sorry, defendant, but that does not seem plausible. Alright, so what was your course of action when this dark ghost thing entered the vault room? So you did try to defend the vault and attack the intruder. And let the council be aware that there was evidence of a struggle, though only one-sided. So we assumed it was placed by the defendant as a diversion. Understood. So, when your efforts to defend the vault failed, what did you do with the intruder? You did what? So you were frozen by the intruder. Like in ice or just paralyzed? Paralyzed, okay. So the ghost broke into the vault room. There was a scuffle. Paralyzed you. Stole the document because the vault was already open because you were going in to make sure everything was still there. Am I following? Okay. And then vanished. Right. We will now hear the council's thoughts. Councilman Gideon, you are the oldest and most prestigious member. What are your thoughts? exactly my thoughts. Thank you, Gideon. Councilwoman Charlotte, if you may. I understand that having a human on the Dragon Council is subject for debate, but if you could keep the debate quiet, I would like to hear from the human. Thank you. Charlotte, may I continue? Legends of an invisible dragon. Let the council be made aware that our dragon enemies under King Shardas might have found such a rare dragon with the ability to turn invisible. I say might, but it's not an impossibility. It's not probable, but it's not impossible. So I believe there is no reasonable doubt that the defendant is innocent. Defendant, have you anything further to say in your defense? Understood. If you will leave it to the council to make a decision, we will get back to you as quickly as the decision is made. May the wind be with your wings. You're dismissed.